What's going on YouTube? Back here with another video on the channel, and today I am once again talking LG software updates because they are currently pushing out a new TV software update for not one but actually two different models in their display lineup. So I actually have two tabs open to talk about that today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate my way to the search your model numbered portion of the website here, and for the displays in question, they're going to be OLED, so I'm actually going to start my search with that, so OLED. And for the model size, I'm going to choose 77 because if I were to purchase either one of these displays, that's the size I would do it in. So I'm going to go 77. And the model in question is, the site's actually putting it up first thing. We're talking about the C5, and you lucky C5 owners are getting a new software update. So let's go ahead and complete the search here. Let's go ahead and click that one. And now we've made our way to the product page for the 77-inch C5. And what we're going to want to do next is go over here to manuals and software. And sure enough, I'm seeing two new files loaded up here on the product page. The first of which, if you see this little CD drive, this is the actual software file. So if you have not seen this update pushed over the air yet, and you just cannot wait to install the latest software update for your C5, this is where you could manually install it. You would download this and put it on a flash drive and install it manually on your display. And by the way, if you want to know how to do that step by step, I did make a video showing that. Be sure to check that out. Or if you don't want to watch the video, which I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, I'm fairly entertaining, I would think. But in that case, you do have this second one right here, which is a PDF. You click this, you download the PDF, and it's LG's version of walking you through. However, word of warning, when you open this, you're going to look at this and it's basically going to burn your eyes out. Very disorganized, kind of hard to read, kind of clunky looking. So I just recommend you watch my video. But anyway, so for the actual update itself, it looks like the new software version number for your C5 is going to be 33.10.95. Pretty cool. If I scroll down here, I could actually see the current version that's on your display, or at least the latest version before this one, and it looks like it's 33.10.32. Why does that matter? If you're new to my channel, I've been doing these software updates on LG displays for a couple of years now, and I got to tell you, I've kind of been able to figure out how in-depth the software update is just based on how much they changed the version number. And I have to tell you, the fact that it went from 33.10.32 all the way up to 0.95 gives me hope that there actually is something new on this display, or they made a lot of fixes from that last one. That's a pretty big jump in the firmware numbers. So next up, let's go ahead and check out what other display is getting a new software update. All right, so I'm back over here. I'm just on the second tab. I'm going to go ahead and start the search. It's going to be another OLED, so it's OLED. I'm going to search that 77-inch size again, and then the second display that's getting an update is the G5. So you very, very lucky G5 owners. I'm highly jealous of this, by the way. You're also getting an update. And for this video, I'm going to go ahead and click this one and hope it's the right one. And it does look like it is. So 77-inch G5, this is a display that I'm kind of considering getting myself. You can see these first two are the ones you want to pay attention to. Once again, this is actually going to have the, let me go back. So the firmware version number is actually the exact same as the C5. And I find this interesting because I think back starting in 2023 with the C3 and the G3, LG started having separate firmware numbers from each of the models. So the G3 got one version number and the C3 got a different one, which I thought was interesting. However, it looks like maybe a return to form. This is the exact same. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video here since I don't have the G5 to install this, unfortunately, and just let you know, based on what I've been able to find out, what actually comes with this update. This is going to be, unfortunately, one of those run-of-the-mill fixing minor bug updates. Since I don't have the C5 or the G5 to do testing, I'm going to lean on some of you in the comments to let me know what you find when you install this update. Leave me some comments. Let me know if you had any problems during install. Leave me some comments if you're able to kind of check out, see new features or whatever may come with this update. Let me know what those are. I'm curious for you lucky C5 and G5 owners. But that's going to do it for the video. If you did find it helpful, you found me entertaining, whatever it is, you want to help support the channel, be sure to hit that like button. Really helps me out. And if you're new around here, you want to stay up to date on your tech electronics for updates like this, be sure to hit subscribe and turn on the bell. With all that being said, until the next one,